Hello and welcome back to the channel. Where's Ladybug, you ask? Well, she's having a well-earned rest because today we're off to Malta.
Would you believe a huge rainstorm hit just as we arrived from our 3.5-hour flight into Malta? So we made our way soaked through arrivals and ordered an Uber into Valletta.
Good thing we didn't come to Malta for the weather.
The Uber cost €10 and took around 15 minutes, bringing us straight outside our apartment in Archbishop Street in Valletta. The apartment was located on the very top floor, but was typically Maltese with a lovely little breakfast bar in the vestibule, big and airy open-plan kitchen sitting room, and there was even a little welcome pack left for us. There were lots of books on Malta, a TV and a coffee machine. The bedroom had a huge comfy bed, lots of storage, and basically everything you needed, and the bathroom was clean and spacious too. Not wanting to waste any time, we set off to find our bearings.
If you're wondering where all the old telephone boxes went from the UK, they're all in Malta.
We had a walk around Republic Street, Victoria Gate, and followed the coastal path to the steps up to the Upper Baraka Gardens.
So anyone who watches my videos knows how much I hate hills. Well, didn't make a very good plan coming here to Malta, did I?
Renowned for its history and the beautiful surroundings, the Upper Baraka Gardens offer some of the best views on the island, with plenty of spaces to just sit and enjoy.
If you follow the channel, you know that all of our adventures always include lots of historical, usually war-related places to visit. Malta is up there with the best.
We walked across Castilla Square and then went for dinner at Minas Restaurant.
Bye-bye.
We had a lovely walk back to our apartment, enjoying all the pretty little streets before getting an early night.
So good morning from us, sunny Malta, and our first full day here. So we have got tons planned, and you know us, we love history, especially about World War II, World War I, and there is an abundance of that in Malta. So let's get cracking. So as well as its history, Malta is actually really famous for its very colourful doors and balconies. So our first port of call is the National War Museum, and it's such a glorious day today compared to yesterday, so let's enjoy the sunshine and head off. 15-minute walk from our apartment. You want to be on camera?
I want to be on camera.
For once? Oh, I've got it on track so it doesn't track you.
The one time I want to be on camera because I like my outfit.
Oh. I'll get you in with your outfit. The national language is actually Maltese, which is about 55% Italian and the rest is Arabic, even though they actually use the Roman alphabet. Got our tickets, so let's go in. It looks very inviting. So this over here is the 3 cities. So in World War II, Malta was one of the most bombed countries, with over 3,000 bombings and 30,000 buildings destroyed. Fort St Elmo was after World War II, although it still remained with the British military forces. It wasn't really used, so I think in 1956 all the guns were removed. It kind of fell into a bit of a state of disrepair until it was used as a museum, as it is today. And it's also been used for many film locations. So Winston Churchill actually referred to Malta as an unsinkable aircraft carrier, and with the amount of forts around it, you can see why.
The War Museum in the fort was outstanding, and if you were to pick just one museum to visit, it would be this one.
Another super interesting fact about Malta is that in 1942, King George IV actually awarded the whole island the George Cross for its bravery. Amazing.
We were now well overdue some refreshment, so walked into the centre to the Sicilia Bar and Restaurant for lunch with a view.
So after 4 hours in St Elmo's fort, we've been fed and watered, and now we're off to Lascaris War Rooms.
The Lascaris War Rooms are an underground complex of tunnels and chambers that house the war headquarters from when the defence of the island was conducted during the Second World War. It was now 4 p.m, so we made our way to the saluting battery underneath the Baracca Gardens to see the daily gun salute over Valletta's Grand Harbour.
Fired so that they get the signal, yes, time to close down.
So just for €4 for me and Mize, we got access into the saluting barracks, which is just below the upper baracca, and this is where they actually fire the guns from at 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock every day.
Evening gun, fire! You're going on, Polly.
Honestly, we have been to some epic places this year already, but this takes the biscuit. It's just magical, and you know what? It's been the best day ever, and it's not even over yet, because how lucky are we? The carnival is on. So we're going to go back to the apartment, freshen up, and come back out and hopefully see some of the floats in the carnival. Malta just keeps giving.
We were in need of some dinner, so visited Casa Sotto for one of their pizzas before enjoying some of the carnival action.
Welcome to day 3 of our time in Malta, and we've come on the ferry from Valletta to the 3 cities.
We got the ferry from Valletta, which was only €3.80 for adults return and €1.50 for kids. The ferry terminal also had a high-speed boat you could take to the island of Gozo, or if you were feeling brave, you could take the traditional boat to the 3 cities for only €2 each.
Yeah, an adult and a child return, please.
How many?
One adult, one child.
We grabbed a seat on the top deck and enjoyed the stunning views, with the trip only taking around 15 minutes, and we arrived into the city of Conspicua. Toriosa, Sanglia and Cospicua are known as the three cities of Malta. They sit together across from the grand harbour of Valletta and are also known by their other names, Burgu, Bormla and Isla. Our first stop was to the Malta At War Museum with its fantastic underground air raid shelter. Doesn't matter if this bit's meant to be last. It says that way.
Gotta keep our spirits up. Check this out. Don't come in here if you're claustrophobic like me. Oh. Jeez, if you were a bit chunky, you're not going to fit through this. See the light. Oh. Now I understand why you have to wear a hat. Why is it a dead end? You can't fit through there. Oh, it's kind of scary.
Oh, it goes this way, Miles. Oh, there's a baby crying. Yeah. Don't look too comfortable to have a baby on.
The museum itself was very informative and we spent a good 3 hours here.
So welcome to Victoriosa.
We had a really lovely lunch overlooking the harbour and planning what we wanted to see next. We decided to go on the little train for €6 each. It was a lovely trip around all three cities with a commentary and took around 45 minutes. We then went for a walk to the harbour to see the billionaires' boats and to walk around Fort St Angelo.
So if there's anyone on here that wants a Samar or a Viva, and you want to give me a free tour of your boat, in the description is my contact details. I'll make you a nice video.
Yesterday I lost the battle, trying at all costs, oh, to keep you, baby. Oh, to keep you, baby. Do-do-do. Now I hurt so bad. All I feel is sad that I lost you, baby.
Let's get out of here before we get stranded and the tide comes in. That'd make a good video, wouldn't it?
Fort St Angelo dominates the Grand Harbour and stands as the boldest memorial of the strategic importance of the island and of the innumerable lives sacrificed. Entrance was €10 for adults and €6 for kids.
Need me like the way you used to do when it was just me and you. Don't go, I need you.
And of course, you can't come to Malta and not have an ice cream. Next, we went to see the alberge of France and the UK. They were both built around 1533 to house the Knights of the Order of St John.
These are just the most magical little streets, and part of the fun and the adventure is getting totally and utterly lost. That's how you find places. Two Aperol Spritzies in the sun when you don't usually drink alcohol, and Maisie might have to carry me back to the boat. What an ace day we've had today. Add the 3 cities to your list when you come to Malta.
By the time we came back to Valletta, the Saturday Carnival was just finishing, so we just headed back to the apartment.
to the little fishing village of Marsaxlokk. There's a market on every day in Marsaxlokk, but on a Sunday that is joined by a fish market, which makes it massive, so it's pretty busy.
Are you hearing my words I'm saying to you? 'Cause I'm looking in your eyes, you're looking past mine, but I'm just trying.
So we have like 4 hours to spare before our flight, so what we did was, because the carnival is on in Valletta today and it's going to be impossible to get an Uber to the airport because the roads are closing, we decided to come here, and instead of coming here with our big heavy bags and lugging them around, we went to the airport and dropped them off in the luggage store, which was only €10 for the Uber and €5 for the bags, and then it was €7 back here and another Uber, and then we'll catch another Uber back for a flight at 4 o'clock. So thanks to somebody on Facebook travelling to Malta page who gave me that idea.
Are you? If you wanna go, I'll stay away.
So we still have a couple of hours to go, and we pretty much saw all of the other little village, so we jumped into another Uber and we've come to Marsaxlokk. It's not very nice here with the weather, it's quite windy, but the sun is trying to come out, and it's really pretty, a lot bigger than the other fishing village, and there looks like there's quite a few shops and things, so we're going to have a wander because we've still got 2 hours to go until our flight. And obviously these little villages look completely different in the sunlight, but it's nice for a walk because we're going to be sat for 3.5 hours on the flight anyway.
We had a walk to St Thomas's Bay where it was really windy, so we retreated into a fabulous little place called Zion, where we enjoyed a snack and a drink before setting off to the airport for our flight back to Edinburgh. We hope that you enjoyed Malta as much as we did. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and we'll see you again next week. Bye bye!